So I've been playing Remnant 2, and I've really been enjoying playing the handler class, but to be fair, I do just love games where you have a dog alongside you. I've been playing Final Fantasy 16 as well with Torgal. I've been spoiled recently, but yeah, handler class so far so good. I wanted to do a video basically just breaking down everything you need to know about this class before you decide if you want to choose it or not. But yeah, let's dive in and have a look. There's multiple different ways you can play the handler class, and that's why I thought this video might be handy for people who don't know a lot about the game or are kind of coming in looking to see if they want to play the handler class. But there's multiple different ways you can play the handler class, as your dog can basically be like a mini tank, a healer, or a DPS as well. And while he doesn't like to follow you down elevators and just shows up at the bottom randomly after, he is still awesome. So let's jump in and talk about everything you need to know. So we're going to start with traits. You have 5 traits, one of which is an archetype trait unique to that class. One for the handler is called the kinship archetype trait. So basically it reduces friendly fire damage dealt and received. There's also 4 other traits: vigor, endurance, spirit, expertise as well. So basically those ones are health, stamina, mod power generation, and skill cooldown. But we're here more to talk about stuff unique to the handler class. So let's jump into the handler skills. So you have 3 skills. You'll start with 1, which is the guard dog. You can only have 1 of these equipped at a time. So there's the guard dog, the attack dog, and the support dog. And these are all basically just different variations of what you want your pet to do or be. So you start with the guard dog. He's got a bit of everything, but he's basically like a mini tank for you. He'll follow you around and increase threat by 15% while attacking. So basically more things will attack him, and all damage to your pet is reduced by 20% as well. So if you want to press the left bumper and right bumper to get your dog to attack a specific target, you can do that. You just tap a single press of the left bumper and the right bumper, or R1 and L1, or if you're playing on PC, I don't know PC commands because I play console, I play with controller generally. You can double tap the bumpers to get your companion to come back to you as well, and then you can hold the 2 bumpers to get your dog to howl, which will reduce damage by 15% to you and your allies within 20 meters of the howl, while increasing threat as well. This one lasts 20 seconds. So that's everything you need to know on the guard dog. This is the one I've been using the most, and I think the one that I'm generally going to stick with if I'm playing solo, but we'll get into it a little bit later about which ones you're going to use in certain situations. But we'll talk about the support dog next. So the support dog is more the healer style dog, of course. You'll unlock him at level 5, and he will continuously heal allies within 3.5 meters for 0.25% of max health per second. So he'll just be continuously healing allies that are near him. And the single press and double tap for the support dog is the same as the guard dog. This is the same across all 3 dogs, but the hold is slightly different for each one. So the hold for this one, it'll grant you 2% of max health per second and 25% increased movement speed to all allies within 20 meters. And this one lasts 25 seconds compared to the 20 seconds for the guard dog. And the last archetype skill is the attack dog. He is basically just a DPS style doggy, and you'll unlock him at level 10 a little bit later on once you've been playing the game for a while. Now he will follow you around and deal 20% additional damage compared to the others. He'll have the single and double tap, of course, the same as the previous ones, but his howl will increase damage for you and your party within 20 meters, lasting 20 seconds as well. And so far, as I said, I have been using the guard dog and it seems to be working really well, but I am going to try out the other 2 as well. I just haven't gotten around to it yet, but now that I'll be playing with my friends, I think you kind of have to choose your dog based on what classes your friends have as well. So I know my friend Tyler is going to be playing the support class, and my other friend is going to be playing a tank class. So in that case, I think it makes the most sense for me to use the attack dog. Now, if my friends weren't playing a support dog, obviously, or sorry, not a support dog, a support class rather, then it makes sense for me to have the support dog out. So basically, whatever you don't have in your party, I think is the best pet to have out for you at that time. And I kind of love the way there's the different strategy with the dogs there as well that you can have based on who's in your party. I love that. So next up, we're going to go into the weapons you have for the handler in Remnant 2, and I have really enjoyed playing with the handler in terms of the guns as well. So the first one is the Black Maw AR-47, which is a long gun with controlled bursts. It's most effective at medium range. I really like using this gun a lot so far. It seems to be working well. Now, the melee weapon is Rusted Claws. You're basically Wolverining that shit up, honestly. You look exactly like Wolverine when you have those things out. Now, I have been staying mostly back with my dog, doing the dirty work, but the melee weapon is really fun to use once you actually do get up close and personal and have to use it. Last but not least is the pistol called Tech 22. It's an automatic pistol with rapid fire, better for close range and really fun to use actually. Now, I haven't really tried any other weapon sets from different classes, so I don't have anything to compare these ones to except for the starter weapons, but yeah, I'm really enjoying the handler weapons so far, definitely. And yeah, you can upgrade the weapons when you come back to the starting hub area as well, but yeah, so far so good for the weapons for the handler. Next up, we will move on to the perks. Now, each class has a unique prime perk to start with. The handler's prime perk is that when you're downed, your dog can actually pick you up with 50% of your health. That is if you have a Dragonheart relic. I think that's what it's called, Dragonheart relic, but the relic that you can use to heal yourself anyway. And it can also be used to revive allies with command if they have a relic charge as well. So yeah, it's a very handy move to have, as there's honestly been a few times during boss fights where I'd get downed midway through the fight and be completely dead and have to restart it if it wasn't for my boy picking me up. So it comes in clutch for sure. And there's also 2 upgrades you can get for the prime perk, one at level 5, which reduces the cooldown by 15 seconds, and another at level 10, which does the same thing, reducing the cooldown by 15 seconds. I mean, the upgrades for the perk aren't amazing, but I guess lower cooldown is a good thing. Now let's move into the standard archetype perks. The one you unlock at level 1 is called Pack Hunter, and it's a damage perk. So you will gain 3% ranged and skill damage while your companion is active and within 25 meters of the player. The percentage increases with the handler level, and then at level 6 you get an upgrade to 30% instead of 3. So that's like a massive difference, and that also increases with the handler level as well. So once you hit level 6, you'll be getting a big bonus there. Now, the perk you unlock at level 2 is called Spirit of the Wolf, and this is called a team perk. It increases movement speed by 10% for you and your allies. That's if they're not already faster than that. And there's an upgrade at level 10, which on top of the movement speed, it reduces stamina cost of actions by allies for 15%. So that's quite a big bonus there as well. The upgrades for the standard perks seem really good. Now, the next perk at level 3 is a utility perk called Teamwork. So you, the handler, and your companion gain 5% increased revive speed. So you can revive allies quicker with both yourself and your dog. And then at level 7, you'll gain 30% increased revive speed and take 50% less damage while reviving too. And that's really handy for reviving allies in clutch situations in the middle of a battle or something like that, where you can command your dog to go do it and it'll take less damage. Or even if yourself you have to do it, you'll take less damage while picking up your friend, which is great. So yeah, the fourth and final perk then that we'll talk about, unlocked at level 4, is the Best Friend Relic perk. So you use a relic to fully restore the companion's health, and the upgrade you get at level 9 lets you use the relic to fully restore the companion's health and also grant them a 25% damage and 35% damage resistance boost for 15 seconds. So yeah, that seems like a really good one as well. The upgrade, as I said, for most of these perks seems really OP. So once you get to level 9, that's when you'll be at your most potent, it seems like. Now, this is pretty much all the information you need to know for the handler perk, at least at the start. There might be a little bit of an in-depth one once I've completed the game, but I'm still early doors in the game. I hope you guys enjoyed this different type of video. I'm really enjoying it so far, and I can't wait to play with my friends. I've actually only been playing the game solo so far, but I think tonight or tomorrow now I'm going to finally get a chance to play with some friends and check out the game in co-op, which I'm really excited about. I don't know how it works yet. I'm assuming it's fairly simple, seeing as this is a co-op game. It's not going to be like they're going to be putting you through hoops like Bloodborne to bloody do co-op with bells or some shit, but very much looking forward to doing the co-op anyway. And I really appreciate you all tuning in here, guys. It means a lot to me. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. I'm also doing a playthrough for the game. I've done 2 videos on that. Not sure I'm going to make it a full series or anything, but if you guys would like me to, make sure to go over and drop a like on my part 1 and 2 so far. Thanks for the support. Really appreciate it. And I'll see you guys next time. If you want to see any other types of videos like this one, then I'd be open to doing that, or a more in-depth handler class video maybe later on would be good as well. So thanks for watching. See you next time. Peace out.